People who are marking the anniversary of Diana's death are also visiting London. The pictures may have changed from 1 year ago, but the emotions have not. Mike Watkiss also revisited London, and he has more on that part of the story.
Liz, as you well know, it was a spectacle unlike anything we have seen in modern time. And now 12 months later, the effects still being felt.
It was one of the rarest moments in history, a moment when the world seemed to stand perfectly still. And before the eyes of tens of millions of people, an incredibly intimate drama was played out. The stage, the City of London, where we watched as they carried the princess's casket. We watched as the two young sons walked slowly behind. And we were touched at the sight of a simple white card expressing a child's goodbye. But all that was nearly a year ago, an eternity in a bustling city like London, yet in many ways, merely the blink of an eye.
No comment. I don't want to talk about it.
Everybody cried. Everybody. Even I did, a big baby like me.
But now most of the tears have dried up, and with them the oceans of flowers that once washed up against the royal gates at Buckingham Palace and here at Diana's home, Kensington Palace.
1 year ago, I would have been up to my elbows in flowers here in front of Diana's home at Kensington Palace. For the most part, the flowers are gone, although the tourists have been coming nonstop ever since. Do you know Princess Diana lived here?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Does that make it more interesting?
Yes.
This beautiful palace, of course, always been a big draw, but today's sightseers definitely seem to have Diana in mind.
Everybody admired her. She'll never be gone. You know, it's just one of those things. She was a lovely lady.
On this day, only a handful of bouquets marking the spot, like this one, placed by a young honeymooning couple, making a special pilgrimage in honor of Diana.
We really love her and we really miss her. So we just thought we wanted to pay her a tribute because it was our anniversary on the 31st.
You're making it part of your honeymoon.
Yeah.
1 year after her death, and does Diana still sell? You might as well ask, is the Queen still British?
If you can stamp her picture on it, it's for sale in London, where the industry of peddling the princess now bigger than ever.
You expect you'll sell a lot of this stuff in the next few weeks?
I think so, yeah.
It just sort of seemed morose. Yeah.
A little creepy.
Kind of creepy.
Valley residents Wimberly Rita and Nancy Best witnessed firsthand the marketing of Diana during their recent trip through London.
Are you surprised that it's still as big a thing as it is here?
Not for the British. No. It's probably pretty typical. Which made such an impact on them.
And with journalists from around the world now set to once again descend on London to cover the 1 year anniversary, people in the street asking us the tough question.
We're here doing a story on the anniversary of Princess Diana's death.
Oh, are you? You're cashing in on it as well?
Probably best to let you, the viewer, make that call.
And last year, this was home for many of us reporters. A row of satellite trucks parked here, broadcasting to every corner of the globe. From outside St. James's Palace, where for several days, the princess's body lay in state.
Television producer Matt McFetridge covered the funeral for CNN and is now bracing for the 1 year anniversary.
Have you seen any sort of fall off in the interest?
Not in the States, not globally. It is still a huge story, not only in the United States, but around the world.
It was the great William Shakespeare who wrote, "All the world is a stage." And as we saw last year, there are those rare moments when all the world is watching the very same stage. A phenomenon that is likely to be repeated just a few days from now here in this great city, as London observes the 1 year anniversary of Princess Diana's death.
And we will have more from London and Paris tomorrow, including a look at whether the princess's death has changed the way those notorious paparazzi do their job. The answer may surprise you. That's coming up tomorrow on Good Evening Arizona.